Well, how you doing today, YouTube folks? What I usually say, I gotta wash the truck because it got super dirty and grimy, and it got that salt grime on there yesterday from you know, getting a little wet there, and I just can't stand that stuff on my stuff. I can't stand when my stuff's dirty, and it's hard to keep it clean these days. But I've been having some issues with this guy right here wanting to fall down and stuff, so I replace this clamp later, and hopefully this will hold it up. If not, I might replace this whole system, because when I was stopping and getting that clamp, I bought some other things just so I could have them at the house if I needed them. This big long nice 5-inch tube, which I don't know how long that is, how many feet. Got me another piece of flex tube, got me one of these 5-inch clamps, 2 of these, and I also got another turbo flange just in case I need to replace the one that's on there, which I did last year, so I shouldn't have to, but we'll see in the future. But I got that long tube, hopefully that I can just throw in the blue truck, because I don't like those 2 pieces of flex tube hooked in there together for this. And yeah, I don't think you can see, I don't know, we'll climb up here real quick. And this thing hasn't moved in over a month, but yeah, I don't like that right there. So I'll probably take that tube and just shove it right in there and then do what I got to do with it, because that's what I got to do. But yeah, I'm gonna wash the truck up here, and this, like I said, this thing hasn't been moved in a month. Look at all the leaves and crap in there. Maybe even fire this thing up today and move it around. I'd like to tug Betty White back a little bit, because probably ain't gonna get that thing started, but I might just hook the blue truck up, wrap some stuff around here like so, and just tug it back some, because wintertime I pretty much want to keep wash bay 1 and everything clear. That way we can pull the brown truck all the way up front, and I'll just park the green truck back here, you know, as needed, or behind the brown truck, because right now the green truck is where the brown truck is. And sorry about the wind. We'll just move the brown truck and drive to the yard. I don't want to be doing that once a bunch of snow gets hitting, and I got to be shoveling out the driveway and stuff like that. So I might tug that back, I don't know, we'll see. Just like I said, I doubt it'll fire up. The batteries are probably about dead. I cranked on it about a month ago, and yeah, it sounded like it was dead. So anybody wants that truck, $2,000 on bill of sale, come get it, I don't care. Get it on my driveway, you know, that's that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick, because that's what I do, and there's really no point for you to watch me wash the truck, because, well, you've seen it before. Green truck and the blue truck. So that's what's going on today. You know what time it is? We doing it. Well, just got off the phone with a gal named Marlene over at the Volvo dealership that I've been dealing with for Betty White and that VIN sticker, and she said that August 19th she had sent a second request for a VIN sticker for Betty White, and that's the problem I've had with it, and that is why it would be going on a bill of sale, because the VIN sticker was missing from the door tag. So I gave them all the information, they sent it out, and God, it was the beginning of summer. It might have been even like May, first time, and still nothing. He said there's nobody that they can even get a hold of, and Volvo was on strike for a while. That's what was taking so long, but it just doesn't seem like it's happening. So that's why it'd be on a bill of sale, because here, I'll show you real quick in Betty White. This is what is missing right here. It's a VIN sticker. So that's the issue with it. That's why it's going on bill of sale. It's basically a parts truck. I have no use for it. That's why I need to get rid of it and get it out my driveway, because there's no point of having the eye candy that I don't need. But what I'm going to do now, because I'm not going to dick around trying to get it started, but if somebody wanted it, I would for them. But you'd have to bring a trailer with at least a winch on it to drag it up. unless we can get it started and roll it up there, drive it up there, whatever, blase splat. It'll run. I've had videos of it running, so you go back and look at those anyways. I'm going to cage this brake right here because this is the only brake that's tight on the truck. That one over there is already caged, and it kind of stuck before when it was, you know, when I got it and shit like that and run it down the road. But this one's loose back here, and that one is too. Bay White does have a new airbag over there, has a new air dryer. This bag would probably need replaced because I believe it's leaking, but those two seem to be okay. When I did replace that one, it all lifted up and it was fine, but I think that one's got a hole in it, so that's what that is. So yeah, I'm gonna cage this brake real quick, and basically you just take this guy right here, and there's a hole right in there. You stick him in there, and I'm sure most of you guys have already done this before, but for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, you just do that, and you stick that over there and you twist it to the side so it's tight. You take your guy right here, and then, you know what, I don't think any of my things are long enough. I'm not even going to be able to use this guy right here. I'm going to have to take an actual wrench and crank that thing over once I get her down. So I'm going to have to use some of Grandpappy's elbow grease that I've got stored away for special occasions, because that bad boy ain't just going to fit on there. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to go get a wrench and do that. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then hopefully I can get that bad boy broke loose enough to where I can just hook a strap or something up here like this. Got the blue chuck plugged in right now just for a little bit to because he ain't been fired up in I don't know how long. God, it's been a long time since I changed that exhaust, and I'd have to go back and look to see when that was, at least a month ago, because I think I was still wearing a short sleeve shirt and it was warm out, drinking a Miller High Life Light, talking about James Pretty. So that's what I'm gonna do right now so I can get that thing moved. Well, I got that cage as much as it's gonna go. I didn't want to do it too much. I don't know, maybe the brakes rusted on there, I'm not sure, but whacked it a couple times with a mallet, and hopefully it'll be good enough to drag back. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, we'll see, I guess. I mean, if it's just that one dragging, ain't no big deal. And I'm a hill jack, and I do hill jack stuff on this channel or in life general. So I got this bad boy hooked up right here, and it's semi-tight, you know, hooked right on there and wrapped around there. So hopefully that'll just be okay and not break. And we'll go nice and slow and see if we can get her to go, because that's the kind of guy we are. But let's jump up in this thing and see if it'll fire up, because it, like I said, it hasn't been fired up for a hot ass minute. And you know, if I had more time and felt like it, I would dick with Betty White and mess around with that, but I just don't feel like it. So yeah, boom, nice. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. That thing sounds good. Sounds good. Let's get this bad boy unplugged real quick. I'm just gonna set you down right here like this. I know your angle was radical, but just old extension cord out of the way because we don't want to be running over it. So we need it to plug in our trucks at another time. That thing fired right up. Yeah, and I don't see any exhaust leaks. And honestly, this is the first time it's been started up since I changed that stuff out and I put that crap in there to stop any of the leakage that might have been sliding out. And we'll see how long it lasts though. And if I got to go through and redo that stuff, I will, because ain't no big deal to me. Let's get this leaves and crap out of here, because we don't want them in there, because that is gross. So like I said, what I'll do is I'll spin this thing around and put the drives towards the garage, and I'll have the front sticking out here. That way when I do run Frankenstein up there to wash it and stuff this winter in Wash Bay 1, I don't you know, I don't get the cab and stuff, all that salt, if there's any residue coming off. But man, I gotta clean those up. That is gross. That is gross. So we'll let that build some air, and we'll give her a tuggy and see if it works, because, well, we want it to work. Yeah, I haven't got no air piston out here. There you go. There you go. So once that builds there, we'll get in there, jump in there and do it. We will do it, because we need to do it. Like I said, because I used to be able to fit the blue truck right in there, no problem, and not have it sticking out the ass end of the driveway any. But I want some more space. So we're gonna create some space. Well, like that, I'm back after an outfit change. It's 56 degrees out, feels like 52, so I could lose some of that stuff I was sporting. And the old man should have enough air to get her done. So let's climb up here and see. We're gonna be extremely careful when we do this. We got a little air piss we're gonna need to take care of one of these days. This damn right here, this guy right here likes piss air. And you know, I cannot find them anywhere to save my life, to buy a new one or something. I'm gonna hook you up right here on this so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, we got enough air to release the brakes at least. And hopefully none of them are stuck. So I'm gonna put her in first gear. Actually, maybe we'll stick her in low. And I'll let off on this slow and see what happens. Okay. Just don't want to move it. The brakes are probably locked up too much still, I would say. Or that strap's just not. Okay, yeah, there we go. Nope. Okay, it's trying. I'll stick her into low gear. All the way over into low. I mean, I can see Betty White's wheels moving a scotch. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Keep it going. There you go. And that's good. Perfect. So that did exactly what I wanted it to do. Let's get out and go see what it looks like, because where I'm at right now is basically where I want this thing to be. I could come forward just a little bit, but that's fine. And I really should run this old man down the road, because it could use it. And yeah, that moved it back plenty. It was right in that region, so that's plenty of room for the green truck to park from now on. So, well, that tire spun, so I know that brake's not caged. And she's a roller, so it'll roll up onto a trailer with a winch. That's what I'm talking about. Scoring my book. Hill jack strap worked. No big deal. Get it undone. Let's see if we can get it undone without uncranking it. Nope. Break her back. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'm gonna hook you up right here real quick. Get out of there. You ain't gonna be no pain in the ass. There you go. There you go. About time. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, now all I got to do is, if I want to run this down the road, which I probably should, but I think it'll be fine, at least spin it around. move the brown truck out the way, move the green truck, stick it up there where I want it to be, and then I can finagle the blue truck out. So that's probably what I'll do. But well, at least that thing's moved and I know it's a roller. I'm going to take that thing back off that way because I don't need that brake cage. That's something for the blue truck, that piece. This one never came with them because, well, it's so old, and it's just what it is. So that's a win in my book for today. Well, I had about this much right here of this left in this from last year, so I just dumped it down the blue truck. That way he's got a little bit of something in him. And I don't think I have a mount in this truck, so I may have to hook you up onto the door, which should be fine. I'll roll the window up so you ain't hearing a bunch of wind and stuff. But yeah, I've tried to rebuild this thing right here. It's leaking. And I can't get this whole thing off because the way this is, I'd have to take this off, and I don't want to break it because I can't find them anywhere. So that's one thing that kind of stinks. And that window is kind of dirty. That mirror, I'll clean them off for you. That way you ain't seen no dirty shit. And maybe you'll get to see some snacks. Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll see when we get there. We start revving it up. Whatnot. But yeah, I've taken that thing apart more than once, and I can't really figure out, you know, the seal that I need to fix and or replace, and this thing's completely different from the green truck. I'll tell you that much right now. And it's been a while since I drove this, so I'm not used to it at all. Looks like we're clear, Betty White. We can run it down the road. A bunch of deer hunters because it's hunting season. Back to the cabin over there, hunter's cabin. Been coming up and down the road here. We come down the road, so that's good. See no flashers. No, it looks like there's somebody standing in front of it. I don't know. Maybe there's something down there. Broke down. I can't tell. Yeah, somebody standing in front of that thing. That damn thing off the road there, man. You know, he's got a blown engine. May have to come back in the brown truck and see if he needs some help. Because that's the kind of guy I am. I help people out when I can. Maybe we'll just ask him when we creep up by there. We'll hook you back up over here real quick because well, I rolled the window up, so. This is where Frank went out on me the other day. Died out right here, and luckily I was able to get down through here and just spun around halfway. Jack the cab up. There's the lines right here in the stones. Jack the old cab up and do it to it. Means I got to roll the freaking window back down to ask him. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. Nice whistle. Yeah, you're getting slammed around. It's a spring ride truck. Rough Rider, ho, no. It's how the blue truck go. I do have that air ride, but I got to move some things. I've talked about that before, so hopefully I'll be buying some parts over the winter time and redoing that stuff. And or some of this crap. So I'm gonna roll the window down real quick. I'll grab you and I'm gonna talk to this guy and see if might be able to assist him or something. So we'll see. Hey, you need anything?
What's that?
You need any help?
I live right there down the road here.
Uh-huh.
I think the coil pack went out. Won't spark no more. Let me plug this in.
Well, come back down in my brown truck so I ain't sitting in here with my semi and see if I can't give you some hand. I got tools and stuff. I just live right down there where all these sit, so.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Give me about 10 minutes.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Get you out of the road. Oh, if she wants to go. Your angles are just gonna be all jacked up from this ride. Moving all over. Sorry about that. Jerking you. Jerking your chain. Get that anti-gel stuff mixed up from these bumps right here. Yeah. Just let it run through the system. I need to get seats, put 2 seats in it like the Bostrom's back in here, that air ride hooked up, take care of the floors. I'd like to do the floors, valve that's pissing air taken care of, you know, just some little things while it's sitting around this winter. I don't know how much I'll do depending on the weather, but I mean, if I can do stuff, I will. You know, the green truck's my main priority since it's making me money. The green truck's just the backup for now. Or the blue truck. Wow, I don't know which truck I'm talking about here. So we're gonna back her in so we can get it to the desired spot we want it to be. should be good. Aston to Betty White is, I got a little bit more. I don't want to creep too much, but I creep just a little bit. There we go, that'll work. Yeah, so, well, this thing's good. Shut her down, because we all don't need to be running anymore. So that's that. All right, well, I'm gonna get off here and go try to help that gentleman out, because that's the kind of guy I am. And since I live right here, and I'd hate to be stranded like that and have to worry about what's gonna happen or if I can't get it started or what. So we will see ya. Well, I'm back. Wasn't able to get the gentleman started or nothing like that, but was able to take him down the road because he just lives down the road, so he could go get some parts. What he needed to do, get that bad unit running again. But you want to see something crazy? I'll show you something crazy. Besides me being on camera all day and the dudes that I run with, check this out. This guy is up off the ground. Look at that. Look at that. So I got to I have pulled Big Frank out again here real quick. I'm gonna set him in the middle, right over here, be right there. And then I'm going to use that rake and I'm gonna drag some stones over, because right now he's kind of at an angle. Because when I got the new drainage system, what we like to call stones over here, it kind of expanded the driveway, and you can kind of see how the ground goes. It dips down and then goes over. And from moving Betty White back and forth with that brake kind of stuck, kind of dug some holes and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and level that stuff out some, so that gets, you know, back up like that. So I'll be doing some work here. But other than that, that's how they're sitting. There's the lineup, folks. And I'm still waiting on that call from Marlene, but yeah, that's what it'll look like. For some reason, you come down that road and you might know where I'm at, but you probably don't. It's fine with me. That's what you're gonna see. And that gentleman said he loves seeing these Cabovers, so I was talking about the YouTube channel with him, and I told him I would drop him some pictures in his mailbox. That way he can have a couple pictures of the trucks, because he said he just loves them old Cabovers. Always checking them out when it's cruising by. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do for today. We done, because after that I'm hanging out with a wife, and I'm sure we'll be back tomorrow with something cool or interesting. If not, we'll be back sometime. You know that, because that's the kind of guy we are. Like, share, subscribe, comment, ring that bell. That way you know every time I upload a video, so you can get a notification, because I've been uploading videos every day here lately, and you don't want to miss out on what's going on, because you never know what's going to happen or what interesting is going to come your way. Blah. So until the next time, you know what we say, we will see ya.